May the 29th, Benfica have come to Moston. Welcome to a special edition of Bring Your Own Ball. Bring your own ball, more like build your own ground. Look at this, lads, all the colours are matching, it's all working, and Benfica have even brought a player called Grasser, one for the younger viewers there. Here are many of the things that have been happening throughout the day.
So Brian, I believe it's your final game commentating live on FTM radio today.
It is, yes.
What's a real end of an era. How many years is it now you've been doing that?
It's around about 9 years. Second season, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
And can you remember the first game that you commentated on?
I can remember it being at Gig Lane, that's all I can remember, because
Right.
I was a bag of nerves.
What were you nervous about?
Just being on the radio. I mean, I'm not behind the door at public speaking, but I'd never spoken to people over the airwaves before, you know, and it was a new experience.
And how did you find it?
Well, obviously it was enjoyable because I've been doing it for such a long time.
And who are your favourite co-commentators?
Oh, it's got to be Swampy, obviously. My right-hand man. My
Even though-
foil.
Even though you've got Kate stood next to you right now?
Yeah, even though.
So we've stood outside Broadhurst Park for the Benfica game, first big game at the new ground. Can you tell me where you're from today, where you come from to...
I'm Paul Le Pen from the Isle of Man. I've followed the club from day one, found a member, and never thought we would ever be here. Really didn't. Thanks to FC Radio, which kept us in touch with the club. Without the radio and the TV boys, I don't think I'd still be following them, really.
And what you're anticipating today?
Just a few tears, I think.
Yeah.
A few sly tears. Yeah.
Any score prediction?
No.
We're not going to give it that far.
I'm too frightened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Mick Dean are one of our many very talented club photographers. How long
Very kind.
How long have you been doing photographing the matches now?
I started in the second season, 2006-2007 season. Before that, I used to come to the matches in the first season.
And what made you decide to volunteer to take pictures every game?
Well, I wanted to do something for the club really, and I'd been doing photography since I was 16. And I just thought, football photography, be able to develop my own skills as well, but actually contribute to the club and help with the media and the output and all the rest of it.
Very good.
That's how I got involved in it.
And we all really appreciate your pictures.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
How many have you taken over the years?
I think I've probably got a stock of between 30 and 40,000.
Really? Gosh. Amazing.
A considerable amount.
Do you
really.
often flick through them of an evening? Or?
Yeah, I'm currently in the process of uploading all my old galleries onto Flickr. FCUM passed.
Very good. So I'm sure.
So if you want to find it,
yeah, absolutely. Okay.
We were supporters of United for a long time, and my husband's father and all his family. And so when FC United set up, we were founder members, and it's just something that's part of it's what's in us now, and it's part of us. So,
exactly, and this place is part of us all.
And I think it's wonderful. I mean, for me, because I'm at distance, what I really like about this is seeing everybody from this locality just all chipping in. I mean, all the gardening and everything. It's just wonderful. The diggers, painting, doing all of that. So it's not only that the fans are, like me, at distance are contributing as much as we can financially, but the fans are actually making this club because it is ours. We do own it and we really work for it. So, that's what it's about for me. And it's for me because obviously, I wasn't a sort of regular goer to Manchester United or anything, but I've come to football late in life because, of course, it wasn't accessible for me in those days when my husband used to go to United. I mean, the pricing is out and everything. So for me, this is my family and I really feel a part of it. And I think for people like me who maybe weren't into the football before, I feel as if I've been embraced here and I feel as part of it as maybe all these die-hard United fans,
Yeah, I know what I mean. At the new ground. What do you think today? You excited?
Yeah.
What do you think of the ground?
I think it's amazing.
Dad?
Yeah, it's the first time we've been, so pretty excited really. Yeah.
Are you local to the ground?
No, we actually live in Macclesfield, but we've been coming since FC started. Josh came to the very first game in his mum's belly, funnily enough. So,
born and bred FC then?
Yeah,
Wow.
He's an FC baby. And he was his mascot for the first time a few weeks back as well. So.
Great. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Where was that?
It was at Ashton.
Was it one of the last games at Ashton?
Yeah.
Close to winning the league then. What do you think about getting promoted as well?
I'm really happy.
You're really happy we got promoted? Brilliant.
Come all the way from Canada for this game. Whereabouts in Canada are you from?
I'm from Kingston, Ontario.
Okay. And are you over for a few days?
10-day holiday.
Amazing.
With my brother. We're playing a bit of golf, but the important part of the trip was to come to this game. So we're delighted that we were able to get tickets and to be able to attend tonight.
And how long have you been following FC United?
Since 2010, when I read about them in the Manchester Guardian online.
And have you been here before to see us play?
Once before in August of 2013, against a game against Stanford, that the boys won 6-0.
Very good. Good game. Let's hope it's the same today, but I don't think it will.
Yeah, I'm not expecting the same result today.
No, but you never know.
But anything will do. Anything will do.
And what do you think the atmosphere is going to be like inside Broadhurst Park now we're in our own grounds?
Oh, it's going to be fabulous. There's so many people that have put so much effort into making this happen that I think everyone is going to be absolutely delighted to finally step inside and see a match.
Fabulous. Well, I hope you really enjoy the game, Ralph. Thanks very much for talking to us.
I will definitely. Wonderful to be here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have you been looking forward to this game tonight?
Lots and lots. It's been 10 years waiting, a really long time. Come a long way. You've been going ever since you were in your mummy's tummy.
Yeah.
And we even changed your nappy on the terraces at Silverlands.
I remember at Buxton, yes.
Yeah, we did.
You were in the pram, very upset.
You were very upset. So it's been a long time and we've really been looking forward to it.
Excellent. And how excited have you been, Ollie, about the game?
Very excited.
And what do you think's more exciting, this or Christmas?
This.
Really? Gosh,
Good answer.
That is exciting.
Very exciting.
And what are you expecting tonight in terms of atmosphere and performance from the lads?
Performance doesn't really matter. I don't care if we're lucky to get none. In terms of atmosphere, it's going to be rocking in there. It's going to be fantastic.
I'm at Benfica, and I'm with Schwell, who's with the Benfica team. Schwell, can you tell me what you do with Benfica, what you do with the team?
I do a lot of things, but especially I take care of everything with the players, football players. With the new players when they come, especially the foreign, I'm like a parent for them. So houses, cars, bills, everything they need help with, hospital, they call me and I try to fix it.
Great, thanks. Thanks for coming over to Manchester to play the game.
It's our pleasure because I've been inside. It's a great stadium for just a small club. It's starting to rise, so it's incredible.
Have you been into Manchester? Have you seen anything in Manchester while you've been here so far?
Not much. I've been already in City Stadium.
Yeah.
I've been there seeing a match, but nothing more. Just a small tour, and I don't see a lot of the city.
Can you tell us a bit about the team you've brought to play us tonight?
Well, it's a young team because we have a lot of players playing today a final in Portugal. So it's a young team, very good players. We are betting on them, so let's see.
Brilliant, great. Well, thanks very much for spending some time to talk to us,
no
and good luck in the game.
It's the historic moment when the turnstiles have just opened, and look at the happy crowds going in. One at a time, quite slowly. Well, 2 turnstiles have opened, still waiting for the other 2.
There we go. And they've opened 3 turnstiles now, but fears about the turnstiles being too narrow, I think, are just that, fears. Everyone's getting through. Even I'm getting through. So.
They did look very, very narrow on the pictures, didn't they? But they're quite spacious, in fact.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yep,
quite
if
nice.
I can get through, anyone can. So we're just over an hour from kick-off now, and the atmosphere is building outside the ground. As you can hear behind me, we've got some drumming. I don't know whether they're going in the ground or not, and how happy the FC United crowd will be to see them if they do.
A familiar sight on Bring Your Own Ball this season has been Dr. K and her sight reports last season as well. In fact, it's been going on so long, what a treat this must be. It's easy for me to take the piss, I do it every month, but this is actually brilliant.
What is?
Well, tonight, the ground, the fact
It's
that it's
fantastic,
happening.
yeah, it's absolutely up. Definitely up, it's definitely going. There's wood everywhere, red stuff everywhere, and people playing football.
When I look at it, the most amazing thing for me, having done this in the last year, is the fact that there are no porter cabins on that bit of lawn outside. It just looks a completely different place.
Yeah.
For you, do you want to start digging up the side of the grass and messing about around here?
Well, I do enjoy a bit of digging around in the mud, it must be said. I've learnt a lot in the last 18 months. I know the difference between a digger and a cherry picker. I know about bits of steel. It's been really good, actually. I'd quite like to be a builder.
Without going off on a mad tangent about you and your future career, do you look at every bit of this ground and outside and the training pitches and think, you know, that drainage and all that, do you think that's been put in by people volunteering? That's just that ground?
Yeah, well, you know, we do know some of the secrets about the drainage, but it's looking good tonight. We did dig our own drainage, you know, down the bottom field.
That's what I'm on about.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
when you look out there, you think, this has been achieved by people basically just mucking in their own time.
Well, we have paid £6 million as well.
Yeah, all right. You're spoiling the romance a little bit. These people, what about everyone who's turned up today? The press box is about 10 deep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. This has been done by volunteers. This has been done by volunteers. All the woodwork like this has been done by volunteers. And it's beautiful, isn't it? And when it all fades and goes all silvery, it'd be gorgeous.
One thing is, a mate of mine said to me, I'll just be glad when it gets to playing Chorley again or something in the Manchester Cup and, you know, there's 1,000 people here. But it is a special night.
Tonight's fantastic. Can't believe it. Everyone is just on it, aren't they? Everyone's so excited. Can't believe it.
Brilliant for once to speak to you in Moston. What an occasion to do it.
I know
it is easy to just piss about a camera, but this is brilliant tonight. It really is.
Yeah.
So well done. Here is the final ever edition of Bang Goes the Marv.
So you seem to enjoy poking fun at a lot of hard-working bands. I mean, I can think of the Futureheads and people like Milli Vanilli back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, the question that pops into my mind is: Are you jealous of their success? Is that why you keep bringing them up, or are you just trying to do that Seth MacFarlane thing and just throwing a bit of pop culture?
I mean, I think it's important to define a couple of things. You know, you said that the Futureheads were successful.
Well, they were in Sunderland.
Sure, I don't think that really counts as enough for me to want to be them.
Whitley Bay?
Whitley Bay is a lovely part of the world, sure. But again, who else you mentioned? Milli Vanilli?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know who that is.
They were the ones who did the miming.
Right, what miming?
Well, they did miming on stage and they had a load of backing singers. And there was like a big scandal in 1986.
Scandal about what?
Well, the fact they were miming.
Right.
But
it sounds fascinating. It sounds great.
Well, that's the point.
So this is who I'm supposed to be. You're saying that I want to be a weird group of mimes that cause scandals by being mimes.
Well,
because it's 2015.
Yeah,
so being mimes isn't going to cause a scandal.
But this is why I'm asking you, why bring them up now, nearly 20, 30 years later?
Yeah, Family Guy.
FCs out there would expect you to answer the point about what all these projects ultimately mean. I mean, if you're playing backwards, is there a secret message behind them? Or
I don't think
are we meant to read into it?
I don't
like,
think they need to mean
like
anything
some kind
necessarily.
of loose women episode?
No, I don't think they need to mean anything necessarily. Some of them do actually try and mean something, yes. They're trying to make a slight point about something, but the majority of it, do they need to mean something? Because it's a tool for just sometimes being a bit funny and a bit daft.
I mean, that leads me on to my next point, because you know we've been getting some feedback. That's I'm assuming is you.
Yeah.
Is no funnier than Miranda or fellow Geordie Sarah Millican.
Both very funny people.
Marv's using FC United for his own media gains. Marv looks like Tim the Bear from the Cleveland Show. Another
True.
Seth MacFarlane thing.
Yeah, amazingly another McFarlane reference. Yeah, true as well. So.
Marv's not a ledge. He should be on a ledge.
Should be on a ledge?
Yeah, it doesn't say how high.
Well, that's reassuring. Plus, at least it's not saying being thrown off a ledge.
No, exactly. I mean, it's your choice, is what I'm saying.
I should be positioned right on the ledge.
Yeah, but it's your choice, ultimately, whether you go off the ledge.
All right.
And it's your I'm assuming they're allowing you to pick the floor.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, yes. Stop trying to be funny. I think that is targeted
I like
at you.
that's clear. That's a clear point. Yeah.
Marv is a knobhead. And incidentally, that email came with a picture.
Right.
I mean, that's hurtful, isn't it?
It's not. It's not great. It's got detail to it, though, hasn't
I
it?
know. I mean,
it's interesting how
the effort,
the positioning
and
of the knob has effectively replaced eyebrows. I mean, that's unexpected.
But at least it's not a monobrow.
I'm glad with the glasses. They've put the effort in for the detail, so I know it's definitely me.
There's more, and I think this one it's the crux of the matter, really. And it's the Marv bit was utter nonsense, reminiscent of a school project attempt at Jackass. Lose it, please. I mean, how do you feel about these comments? I mean, they're hurtful, aren't they? I mean, look at that picture. Someone drew that.
I don't let me look at the picture again, but why don't you respond to any of these criticisms that come in?
I do. I always feed back with, that kind of wishy-washy liberal thing.
I can
see your point,
that
kind of thing. But
I feel like you should have my back a bit more.
Well, yeah, I do support you. I do support you in public. I say Marv is a forbidden talent, is what I say. For those aspiring people who feel like they can use FC United to further their selfish and unrealistic ambitions, any advice for those young kids coming up in the ranks?
Sorry, what did you say? The unrealistic?
Selfish. I think I said selfish and unrealistic. Let's say
why
overambitious and pointless. Not my words, just a summation of what we had back from SurveyMonkey.
Right, but you're summarising those words.
Yeah, but we spent £10 a month on SurveyMonkey, so we might as well use the service, and that's what they came back with.
I feel like you're asking me a question which I can't answer, because you're basically asking me, what's the point in being Marv?
No, I'm asking you what advice have you got for anyone wanting to be as pointless as Marv?
Sorry, I was just hearing my name over and over again in my head. It's basically like a crowd of people constantly chanting the word Marv in a really positive way.
Positive way?
Yeah, not like, Marv! Get out! Not like that. Like,
not an element of
Marv. You know, at the end of a great sports film.
Yeah.
Like
Any
Given Sunday.
I was going to say
I know you
Sunday.
were because it's the best one. But
how about Field of Dreams?
I think it's Village of the Damned.
Where they all come out the crops.
Yeah.
They're not real. He's having some kind of episode. Is this what this is?
Isn't this what this isn't? Is this?
Well, it is, because it is some kind of episode.
It is some kind of episode, sure.
But it's not that kind of episode Kevin Costner was having.
No, I don't think Costner would come into this flat. What's the point in a lot of things, Ben? What's the point in, man going to the moon, right? What's the point in us finding a new way to produce energy? What's the point in us having an election every 5 years when everyone's only angry with the result? What's the point in me making a Victoria sponge using charcoal?
Well,
there's no point. And I think that is the point.
I'm not getting that.
Right.
Not getting that.
Thank you, Mark, for that. As ever, it was emotional, probably, I'm guessing. I haven't actually seen it. Tonight definitely has been. You won't see anything like this again in your life at Broadhurst Park, except maybe if there's a promotion thing, and who knows, it might just happen. My personal thanks to everyone on this page, and of course, everyone in this ground tonight. I probably don't have any jurisdiction to walk around thanking people. Don't really care about that. You sort of do your own thing here, don't you? That's it then for another season. Running out of things to say. It's half time. The teams want to come back out. Let's go and get a pint of Sagres. Probably half litres, isn't it? See ya.